and 8 p.m. in Johnson. After browsing around, I came across an...
Oh, too much glare. Sorry about that. Sound like they're starting to work their way back. While you watch, I'm going to go fill my coffee cup again. Sorry. Noisy lights. So besides the noise, did you hear anything? I think I heard something. Fresh cup of Joe. What do you know? I think they're on their way back through again. At least they're close enough to be heard. It's kind of neat. I think it's kind of neat. Yeah, if that light's off. See how much difference it is without that darn LED light on in the kitchen? Makes so much noise. As do the chargers. All these transformers. Getting more audio from the 2052 than I am the Pro-93. It just needs a better ground plane, I think. You can always put on an external antenna, but that's what the other rack is for. It's just as interesting, and sometimes it's fun, to move things around, to hear what we can hear, or what we normally can't hear. Changing positions is always a good idea. Oh, that was the wife. She's so loving. And as you can tell, I gotta use that light again. They've got land to move themselves. All 13. Hey, some of them died. Some of them this sucks. You've never asked for it. They're common. Impending crash on the earth. Huh? Okay, what did I miss in the past 25 minutes? Is it one of those typical morning stressors, I guess? You have to help the better half and get her sorted. Coffee started for her. Of course, I was going to make a new pot anyways. I just finished the first pot. Still yet to make breakfast. It's kind of easy. All kinds of weird noises. You saying the Wi-Fi's not working? Alrighty, let's go into some research here. First thing we're going to activate is Scanner Radio app for local fire department. See if they're working any more major fires again. Yes, we have no new Wi-Fi. We have no new Wi-Fi today. Why? Let's see if we can get Xfinity to pull up anything through the Verizon network. All right, I'm going to try and access Xfinity app through the Verizon cellular service because I have no signal at all from the Wi-Fi box either. You knew it was going to happen? All right, I'm getting something, a little something, from the Xfinity app. It's not completely loaded yet. Fortunately, there is a Verizon cellular tower right outside, so reception isn't that difficult. Oh, we're having trouble with that. Try again. I received no notifications today, as of yet, about maintenance or down service in my area. No doubt I'll receive a text message about 8 or 9 o'clock of their goings on. It's usually not a problem. There will be those that say, "Oh, I didn't lose my internet. My cell phone works just fine." Well, that's because it's a different system. There, guy. And you don't have home Wi-Fi internet. You just have a cheap cell phone. Like most of the residents in this building and complex. Oh, look, I'm getting a weak signal from somebody's Wi-Fi. Seems to be some sort of connection. Yeah, it's from Xfinity, but it's not my particular box. And I don't have the particular service to log in just anywhere with Xfinity. And that's an extra fee anyways, so I won't pay for that. That is why I have a personal Wi-Fi box here in the apartment. Now let's turn this off. No more Wi-Fi. Strictly working 4G. And we're running turtle speed. Still trying to upload the app. That is Amtrak. At least it should be. They'll be backing in shortly. Probably just entered the AM Junction block. I guess from the west. Technically it's from the north, but I don't know. It is the railroad. All right, so far I have no notifications via text message from Xfinity. Probably won't hear anything until 8 or 9 o'clock. If the service is interrupted in our area. And still nothing from their app via the cellular service. Wow. She is so close. She's coming through on the scanner. Well, I did by happenstance pick up another Xfinity box somewhere, probably from the main public system. And I have rebooted the Wi-Fi device on this phone. Okay, why don't you just interrupt me while I'm talking?
I'm sorry.
It should be. It's back on. Ha ha ha. All right. It's official. I'm back online. Well, it's almost 5 o'clock. Amtrak is here. And they're switching tracks, I think, from 2 to 1 or to the main line. They come in from the west. They back onto the main line, so they'll be on the east side of the Main Street station to allow passengers to embark the train. But they back down to Brown Street, which is, in other videos, a controlled signal device, but it does not have crossing arms. So they have to stop. The conductor disembarks, throws out a couple flares, allows the train to back through safely, and at that point, before the first car clears the crossing, he hops back on. Flare's still burning, and they back on through to the station. Sometimes when they come back, it's rare. The flares are still burning, but they're usually out by then. They're probably 5-minute flares. And interestingly enough, I have a sample. This Orion here, and this is what they use for flares to indicate that the crossing is temporarily closed to the public, which is 5 minutes. But that's their process, and that's what they do. You can find videos like that on my other channel, Analog Signals, and it's specifically railroad stuff. If it's anything else, it's not my channel. Wow. That portable radio almost didn't make it. No, that's not what I want. Hurrah. At least we're back on the internet. Nothing from the fire department that isn't already impending and dispatched. Which is probably a good thing. This app is doing me no good as usual. I want to just continue that. I wonder what the other YouTubers are doing right now. I bet they're still asleep. Oh, there's a little rain out there coming in. It looks like Tropical Storm Beryl, I guess, is bypassing us to the northwest. It's already up there. Well, center of the storm is north of Cincinnati, and it is barreling its way up to the UP. That's a lot of interesting noise. Railroad, of course. We're the blue dot down there on the right, and it's way off to the north. So we may not see anything of that. That's disappointing, but that is the way the storm is directed, I guess. Oh, that was Norfolk Southern in there a little bit. Strangely enough, I was hearing CSX on AAR 74, which is probably close in frequency to AAR channel 8, which is normally what they operate on in this block, and channel 14. But as we know, you might know, radios in close proximity, adjacent channels will pick up the strongest signals. One will appear to be on one channel when they're actually on another. That's just how it works sometimes, which is okay. It's easily figured out. It is officially 3 minutes after 5, so I'm sure the sweepers are done. And we're going to hear all we're going to hear until tomorrow. So sorry for the lengthy, boring example, but yet again another example of analog radio still in use, specifically VHF and things that you can hear on some of this older equipment to this day in 2024. right about the middle of 2024. Yeah. As you can see, the camera moves because I'm getting ready to hit that button. This will conclude the video, I think, and that'll be all. Thank you for joining American Radio X-Ray, and we'll see you next time. Just turn on the radio and listen.